Hey guys, so today we are going to be, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a paper dragon. So I'm going to just show you one of my recents. Just don't mind the quality, it's not that great. Or no, wait. What this dragon looks like, yeah. Actually, instead of doing a regular base, I'll post that later. I'm gonna do a long base. I know how to make a long base, so yeah. Materials. You're gonna need paper, scissors, tape, not a bracelet. Oh yeah, and a pencil. Okay. Can you see? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to like sit to the other. Oh yeah, and you're. Whoa. Don't know what just went on right there. But yeah. Okay, let's get started. So don't mind my desk looking like this.
What are you talking to?
I'm filming a video. Yeah, my mom just walked into the door, so, yeah. So, first of all, let's start. You're gonna grab just a normal piece of paper, you know? They're gonna be kind of crumbly. And you're just gonna fold it like that much. Like, yeah. At least that much. Okay. So after you have done that, so you're gonna take your tape or your Scotch tape or whatever tape you have, and you're just gonna tape it down like this. There. Looking good. And you're just gonna do it for like the middle, starting point, starting point, middle, and then end. Sorry. Then you're gonna take like a little bit of piece of tape, and then you're going to tape these sides. This could be like a regular base tutorial. Well, I'm gonna do that later. That's a little bit too much tape. You know what I found out a couple of days ago? The people who are on Dance Moms at their school, like, if they even did go to school, like, I know that Maddie and Kenzie were, like, homeschooled, but, like, they were, I believe, they were, like, very popular. Oh, yeah, I drew this picture of Brooke. I like it. Put that away for right now. So, I'm going to tape that. I don't know why. Every time I tape it, like, right there, it always sticks up like that. There we go. So, it should look like this. Nice man frame. Yep. Then you're going to take another piece of paper and do that same thing, just a little bit thicker. So, kind of like that. I was hesitating for a moment. And if you have another, like, if you have an extra side, just gonna fold it. And you can do it for both. So now I'm just gonna tape it. I'm gonna do a long piece this time. Let's see. There. Looks good. Looks great. Ugh, can cut it off, but then it's gonna make like a line. Then it's not gonna look good. Okay, I recommend buying the red version of the Scotch tape, because this type of tape is like, it's not clear, so kind of shows. I typed mine a different way. Wait. As you can see, this one's thicker than this one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to tape that like that. Just like that. Do the same thing that we did for the other ones. And then, like, you're gonna take, so you're gonna need two. This is just like the beginning of the base. What I do is I line it up like paper. Then I kind of like make a marking. That. And that's where I fold. So this line represents where I'm going to mark it. So it can be over. Okay, it can be over. That's not the smoothest method. I don't know why it's doing that. It's crooked. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna tape it like this. You don't have to tape it like this. This is just how I'm doing it right now. So taking this long piece. This long piece. Like taping it. There. Okay, you know what? There's like a bigger side than, like, if it's like a longer, bigger than one of the sides, you can just cut it. That's what I do. You have to have thick scissors. My scissors aren't that thick, so it's kind of hard. I don't know why. I have Kendall's Easy as 1, 2, 3 cells stuck in my head for some reason. Okay. Looking good, mate. I want to know if the quality is good. Is the problem. Oh, it's pretty good. Might have to put like a couple lights up here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to like close that. The only way I'm gonna be able to get light right now. Sorry, I'm not in camera right now. Over here. I'm gonna have to plug in my ring light. Yes, I have a ring light app that I film some of my clips on. Bracelet. It just fell. Oh well. There. Okay, I plugged it in. Just gotta turn it on. There. Put it like right. And make it bigger. Okay, it works. Okay. Yeah, I might have to actually tape that down. Okay, there. So you should have these two pieces. And let's do it again. Should just be staying like that. Okay. Ugh, wrong piece. Wait, no, right piece, right? So it's gonna be, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. So what you're gonna do is just take either side. I'm gonna take the bigger side. And you're gonna tape it like that. Like that. Try to make it like even as you can. For example, in some other content creators tutorials, they don't have theirs even. And so like when it's not even, it's gonna be a crooked base. So that's why I try to make mine even. Putting on the tape doesn't have to be even. Okay, there. And you're just gonna like fold it like that. I'm gonna cut off about that much. So I'm gonna mark a line right there. That's where I'm cutting. You don't have to cut right there. I'm just saying. Yes, I am gonna show you how to put on like a design and all that. Look, it's not working. Hello? Ugh, I'm gonna have to rip it. Hate when I have to do this. Oh, that was terrible. Yes, I recommend getting strong scissors, unlike kid scissors, because these scissors kind of suck. Yeah. Okay, best that I can do. Okay. So this is what it should look like. Yeah. And then, yeah, the base should be long. Like, compared to a regular base, definitely. Okay. So, don't throw these pieces away, because you might need them for the other one. But, yeah. I don't, so I'm gonna just trace a line real quick. Has to be, it can be like a couple inches over. I'm making like an angel themed one this time. Same process. Gonna tape that. Tape, tape, tape. You tape a lot of things because, you know, it's you're taping. So, gonna be a lot of taping. There. Okay. So if the piece of the tape is like too long, just like kind of wrap it. Should kind of stick. But try not to make it too like long. The Scotch tape peels off really well if you need it. Oh gosh. If you need it to like peel off. Okay, here we go. These actually are kind of the same size. So, whoa. Yeah. Just have to like set it up a different way. Just better like that, huh? Okay, is it gonna stay? Hope so. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Gonna do the same process. Tape these two together. Try to make it as even as possible, because you don't want it like this. That's how Rachel's long base turned out. She tried to make it. That's as easy, even as I can get it. So, taping time. Obviously, you can put it however you want. This is just how I'm doing it. Yeah, I really want to see Rachel. I'm gonna actually kind of tape the side right here so it's not too wobbly. You don't want it to be too stable, you know? Because if it's too stable, that means it's not going to be able to fold easily. So, oops. Okay. Try to make it, like, putting it together as much as you can. So, for instance, for me, I'm going to have to bend it that in order for it to kind of be, like, the same size. So yeah, let me see if that is the right size. So from right here, I'm gonna have to cut off about that much. So let me mark it right here. And then I'm gonna have to mark it on the other side. So yeah, take the extra scrap piece of paper, put it over one of your lines, and just like draw a line so you know where to cut, tear, whatever. How can I cut through here? Oh, because there's like smaller cuts, or smaller folds. Or less folds. So yeah, you can get rid of those scraps. They should be partially the same length now. Perfect. You have your bases. Woohoo! Okay, get a piece of paper. So you might need a couple pieces of paper. Yeah. Now you're like how you do for a regular base. You're just gonna trace, then trace like that. After you trace, a new kind of pro tip is to add flaps, because if you don't add flaps, it's not going to turn out the shape that you want. Well, if you want it to be that shape. So, here's what mine looks like. So I'm just going to take the scissors and just, yeah, cut it. Oh gosh. I'm going to have to go. I hate when I have to like go. Like, you have to cut like this. Cut like that. It's so aggravating. Okay, so might have to cut off about like that much. Just so it can be even. Yeah, don't make the same mistake I did putting it sideways. Put the paper long form. Like hamburger style. Don't know what that means. Long form. Think of like the long form you see at school. There. Yes. Perfect. So what the flaps do, they basically just kind of like line up the shape that you already had. Okay. So now you're just gonna kind of like fold on the flaps. There. It's lining up. There we go. Just gonna put it like that. Okay, now time to tape. Okay, I'm gonna take like this big piece of a tape, Then I'm gonna kind of like just like move it like that. You can put extra pieces of tape if you want to. So, for example, I'm going to, because like why not? There we go. There's like excess, for me there is. I'm gonna cut it off. Yeah, I might have to do the design part in another video, because I'm gonna end up running out of time to film my travel video, part 2, or the Paris Diaries one. Yes, I put It's Berry, credits to It's Berry on there, just so you know. Don't go telling her that I copied her, even though I even put credits. To tape it. Then you're just gonna put this like right there, and then you're gonna fold like that. If I'm out of frame, I apologize. You can go find another tutorial video where I'm pretty sure they're in frame. So then cut off any excess. For me, I have some excess. It's not a lot, but it is excess. Ooh. So if this does happen, say that this piece is like kind of wobbly, you do want to put a piece of tape right there. Whoops. Not like that. Like that. And just fold, and then, yeah. Should kind of stop it from doing that. Like, see? This. Okay, yeah. Also has that. Not a good sign. That either means you just needed like a little bit more tape, or yeah. So you got your first piece. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna make like out of this here a hand wrapper. So I'm gonna like wrap around my hand. So, like that big. However big your hand is. So to be tight like around my hand. My hand, to be honest, is kind of small. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I made the hand wrap. Just like get an extra piece of paper or like scraps, you know, scraps. It's always good to use scraps. Why am I saying it like that? Scraps. It should kind of look like this. Then you can just tape it down. You can make it like movable, kind of. If you want to like place it somewhere else rather than right there. So I'm just gonna tape it down. Okay. It's not centered. try to make it centered, okay? Guys, try to. At least try to. Whoa. Oh, it dropped. So, I'm making mine centered like that. I'm gonna make like a placement where it needs to go. So, right there. And just place it on your plot point. That's what they say. My math teacher says in school. Shout out to my math teacher. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, you might need to add like a bottom piece. Yeah. So it doesn't move. So, yeah. There you go. Kind of how you make it, so. Yes, that's how you make it. I have to go eat. Actually, no. What time is it? Yeah, I gotta go do something, so I'll be right. This is part 1. So yeah, bye.